Hey guys, here I'm basically going to tell you what to expect and the like what to expect when you're playing the new Spore Epic that we're making, which is not going to be a mod. It's going to be a totally new game, and if it's copyrighted, if it's copyrighted, we understand that all the original Spore stuff goes straight to Maxis and EA Games, I think is the other people that designed it, but I'm not sure. That goes to the original creators, and but there's gonna be so much new stuff. It's gonna be awesome. This trailer that we have here shows some very, very early stuff we are working on. It's like the graphics. We're gonna completely change. We're gonna change them into completely different things. It's gonna have the same movement, but all the crappy textures and stuff are gonna be washed out and look a lot more realistic. So let me show you one of the things that we looked at in the this trailer is that we're going to have, well, battle on foot is one thing, but we sort of had that in Galactic Adventures, but we're gonna totally remake it. We're gonna we have to capture people's towns and stuff, but this is just like a little demo. we have this is just like a little demo of us playing. It's like if we ever release a demo, this part of it will be playable just with better graphics. But yeah, we're just playing the demo technically of war mode. But let me show you what to expect in medieval mode, which I said RPG. It's actually more like an MMO type of thing. But let me show you. This is what the kind of expect with the RPG mode. This is what we've been working on. The MMO, it's gonna be like MMO type of thing. But boss battles are gonna go into an RPG type of battle where you choose your move and stuff and you take turns. But this is what to expect, and as you see, we added sort of blood, which is definitely gonna be in the Spore is something new we're gonna add is blood, because we wanted to be as realistic as possible. Don't think we're ruining Spore. We're it's gonna be freaking sweet. Trust us. But this is us playing a little demo stage. But there's gonna be castles and stuff that we have to defeat. You can design your own weapons and add power-ups to them. It's gonna be you create everything still. You still create the weapons. You can create machine guns and stuff. It's gonna be pretty cool. You can create you can basically create everything. You can create your own plants now, which is something I really wanted to do. And when you share online, you can also share your plants, and you can finally share your cells too. Online is another thing I want to talk about. The entire thing is going to be online. You can choose to play by yourself or choose a planet where people will be playing online. That means you could be in cell stage and someone could be in space mode, but in the same game. You could see them in space mode. It's going to be pretty cool. The world's going to have to be big though, because we can't have cities everywhere. It's going to have to be really big and spaced out. So we're going to work on making the world bigger. But yeah, all this you're seeing right here is basically gonna be in creature mode. But it's just gonna be down, all the walls there are gonna be someone build those in medieval mode, but those aren't gonna be there. But the hills and the paths and the rocks that aren't man-made, they're gonna be there. So it's gonna be quite cool. So here's something else we've been working on. When you pass cell stage, the first stage, you can choose to move on to land, water, or bird mode. You can fly around as a bird, but you can only do bird as a bug, and you can only do fish and when you're a shellfish. But you can design your own fishes, as you can see, and travel around in the sea, and it's gonna be creature mode, but it's gonna be underwater. It's gonna be quite cool. You can design their fins to see how fast they go and stuff. As you see, this is a little demo where you can edit, and then yeah, it's gonna be quite sweet. And this is another thing I said for it. We haven't technically gotten bird mode down yet, but we have gotten SeaWorld down quite a bit. The graphics will be upgraded, trust me. we're using the basic Spore graphics right now, so you can like get a look of what it's gonna feel. So this is gonna be like military type, like the military being like formed and stuff. Like the military stages are gonna be a lot more upgraded than there. See, this is civilization, and yeah, the sirens are going on. And yeah, so you see, it's gonna start something up. Yeah, this is a trailer we made. We're not uploading it to YouTube, though. Well, we might someday. It's just that, like, we want it to be more upgraded. Like, there are glitches in here that need to be fixed. So, yeah. But this is quite what it's gonna be like. There's also gonna be blood, too. We're definitely gonna add, like, blood. It's gonna be, like, there's gonna be, like, so much more stuff. As you see, this looks pretty good. For my opinion, I think it looks pretty great. Here's something new. You can now play as epics. But, like, you can, like, now destroy people's places and stuff as an epic. Right now, they play as normal creatures, just extra large, but pretty soon we're gonna make it so they're, like, really big, like, actual, like, well, they do play as epics, but we're gonna make them, like, more, like, stronger than they are. We're gonna make them so they're not as powerful. So, like, I know that I just said stronger than they are, but I meant to say not as powerful, because, or else, like, the epics are gonna be totally overpowered, but we're gonna make it so it's, like, not as powered. And the epic's babies are gonna be just a little bit bigger. The epic babies are gonna be the size of a normal creature. This is something I've been looking forward to. Here's another test with better graphics. It's playing in bad quality. 1 second, I'll fix it. It turns out I can't fix it. I can't really fix the quality that well, but as you see, like, the grass has changed. The trees have changed. It's gonna be, like, a lot better than this, a lot more realistic, and, like, the creatures are what's really gonna change. This is what, like, really is gonna make Spore pretty freaking epic. And as you see here, you can now, like, totally, like, just make your cell, like, any way you want it to be made, basically. Like, however you want it, it can, like, be made that way. There's gonna be no part limit. I know the part limit's up there, but we're not gonna have a part limit, just because, like, when I was playing, I always wanted to, like, add more stuff to my creature. Well, we're not gonna remove it, we're just gonna make the part limit a lot more big. And this is a glitch right here. I did not expect this glitch to happen, so let's move on. Here's one of the enemies you can see, and one of, like, with the upgraded stuff, some of the creatures you can make. There will appear enemies. This is a hellhound, and you can, like, make this yourself, which I think is gonna be freaking fun to make, with new, like, skin packs and stuff. Here's, like, the new, like, cell, like, mod type of thing. Well, right now it's being, like, designed as a creature, but, like, we're designing a creature in this one right now, but as you see, when we go to the cell parts, all the new cell parts we're gonna have are gonna be pretty sweet, and there's gonna be a lot more cell parts than this. Here, let me just, like, skip to the part where I show you all the cell parts. Look at all those cell parts, like all upgraded and stuff. It's gonna be freaking sweet. It looks freaking sweet. You can, like, literally, like, build anything. There's gonna be so much more than this, but as you see, like, mouths can now upgrade. It's not just staying the same. And cell mode's gonna be a lot more detailed and a lot more longer. Here's some of the other new parts. This is basically, like, the same, like, part place as a cell stage, which will also be brought on to creature stage when you design a creature. Everything in that was in cell mode will be brought on in the creature mode, which I think is gonna be pretty cool. Here's some of the things that you can create with the new like stuff that we're gonna add. Here's something that looks like sort of like a human. It's not quite like a human, and the graphics are so low. I really don't want it to be like this. I want it to be so much more than it is. Here's some of like the things you can create in space mode. The buzz looks pretty sweet. It's pretty freaking sweet. If it'll load, I'll show you how sweet the buzz looks. Here's the buzz. This is, you can create this. Pretty freaking epic. But yeah. What you'll see in a minute is something that looks just like a human. And here's our best example of a human that we can technically get. So yeah. And as you see to the decorations part, there's more pages. There's 5 pages now. Well, you actually can't see that because there's more pages for everything. See, 4 pages. And here's some of the new decorations. Everything's gonna be freaking sweet. It's gonna be the best mod ever, trust me. Anyways, that's all. And I said it was a mod. It's actually an individual game itself, which I think is gonna be pretty cool. Like, you're gonna have to, it's not a mod. But all the credit goes to Maxis for the original stuff, and the new stuff might go like inspiration to other people, but like lots of stuff is gonna be like with us, so I think that's pretty cool. So thanks for watching, subscribe, rate, and like this video, and hope you enjoyed.